be starting something brand new. I have. So, to catch you up, make sure you are aware of the lore before we jump into this episode. Last week I had made my first public YouTuber apology video about a mistake I made from last week's upload. So, now I'm going to talk about my apology, talking about the editing mistake that I made, talking about it's a very complicated situation. So we had done the apology, and over the course of the week after the apology, it really made me think about other YouTuber apologies and sort of the responses that are given to other YouTubers when they apologize. And usually when YouTubers apologize, it comes off as disingenuous, like they don't actually mean to apologize, and they're really only apologizing for basically to get the shit storm out of their backyard, you know what I mean? Sort of get the angry cancel culture mob away from them, instead of actually apologizing about the incident. This has made me ponder about certain things. It made me think of a way that a YouTuber could exist without apologizing at all. So this is what we're going to talk about. How can we make a YouTuber not apologize once in their career? So, I began to think about this, and I think the most basic answer we can give is simply do not make any mistakes. However, this idea of not making any mistakes in your entire career sort of doesn't work out, since humans are flawed, and since when you are online as a social media presence, everything you do is amplified by about 1 trillion%. So even the smallest of things will become the biggest of mistakes. So this idea of simply preventing the mistake from happening will not work eventually. You can take the most wholesome creator, the nicest guy, who's just a nice guy, and then suddenly one day he's a pedophile online. This is an unavoidable thing, so we need to find a way to not apologize. I have this thing. I don't know about you, but I've seen this like everywhere recently. So I bought it. So it became pretty evident that you have to make mistakes. The trick is, you just don't apologize for those mistakes. So, that brings up another important hurdle to make. And I eventually had reached the conclusion that in order to never apologize, you need to portray yourself in a way that is above others, if that makes any sense. And so this mentality is actually kind of ironic, because it's this above others mentality that makes YouTubers make mistakes in the first place. So it's almost like having to not apologize will also lead to making more mistakes, which also leads to bigger things you might need to apologize for. So it becomes a cycle of apologies. There you go. Need to somehow portray yourself as above other people. How do we do that? Well, it's quite simple. Simply become a god. is, I had come to the realization in the shower. A little light bulb went off my head and I nearly got electrocuted. Get it? Because the light bulb is electricity hit him in the shower. Okay. It's simple. You don't necessarily need to become a god. You simply need people to believe that you are a god. I have this. The light reflects off of it. It's Aaron's Viking buddy. I actually bought this recently to see what it does. Specifically for this channel. What? It comes with this light. So, you have to make people believe that you are a god, okay? Well, how do you do that? Well, actually, it's actually a lot easier than people think. Turns out people are really stupid and dumb creatures that are willing to follow any idiot who comes up on a little box, a cardboard box, and says they can fix a lot of things. In fact, there's sort of becoming a god is not a very new thing in society. Many medieval kings were seen as gods, especially in the Egyptian period. From what I'm aware of the history I studied, it's why studying ancient Egypt is an actually very difficult thing to do, because they mix like actual facts with blatant what's the word I'm looking for here? Misrealities, fake falsities. I don't know. So like they'll say that an emperor rules for like 1,000 years, but that's sort of not how human biology works. So the idea of someone being perceived as a god is something not new. So, becoming a god is nothing new. And in fact, I would argue that the modern day celebrity or social media user who's really popular is sort of like our new medieval kings. People worship them as gods anyways. They take what they say at absolutes. One of the easiest ways this can be achieved is the title of this video, and that is creating a cult. If you create a cult, then people will follow you, and the cult doesn't even need to manage to follow you. You will find the dumbest people, and they will still follow you. This is my solution to never apologizing. Become a god by creating a cult. So I am very happy to announce and very pleased to announce that I am creating a cult now. Welcome to my cult. I will have meetings every Saturday. Be a great time, great experience for everyone. We will only whisper to each other and tap on things. And we will also build Legos as a team building activity. We will be a peaceful cult, and we won't let anyone enter and join our little cult here. However, if they don't join us, we will kill them. So, what do cults have? They usually have some doomsday, something that's going to happen. You know, Jesus is going to come back and just start decapitating people. Let's see. What's like our backstory of the cult? What's like our god? There was a god named Renshiki. Sure, we'll go with that. He is the god of ASMR, and he is very disappointed with how ASMR has been used on YouTube. And so, the legends will say that Renshiki will come down and rain hellfire upon all ASMR and destroy it. There will be no ASMR left in our society. However, with my help, we can stop Renshiki and convince him that ASMR still can be saved, and he won't rain hellfire down upon cheeky. There you go. Just like cut that out of context and then put it up online, and then I guarantee people will start talking about how we need to be saved by Renshiki. Yes, so this is our code now. If you want to be a member, it will be a deposit of $5. Doesn't that seem a little bit cheap? $50, $500. And then I will save you from Renshiki's wrath. You know, I'm sort of making a joke about this. But you know, this what could actually happen. I just realized that I'm sort of talking about stands right now. You know, they sort of worship their person without question. They always justify bad actions from people. Oh my god, I really just explained stan culture in a different way. So apparently, you just need a bunch of stands on your side. There you go. Perhaps I should rephrase that. I mean crazy stands. Since stands nowadays seem to have many different versions of stands, like a hierarchy of craziness. You know, you have stock people in real life stands, then you have people on Twitter stands, and then you just have normal people who just call themselves stands. I'm rubbing my hands maniacally for my expert schemes, my expert plans. So I hope you join my code. We'll work very hard building it. And I hope you become a stan of mine, I guess. Since cults and stans are, as we've discovered today, essentially the same thing. So, I hope you enjoy this. I don't even know how to describe this video. I will see you next time. I love you enough to save you from Winchiki's wrath of destroying ASMR.